Hello. Darkness. My old friend. Welcome to Mailed Fuzz TV Live. Well, that's me. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. I'm kidding. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I am a broken shell of a man that once was. Where is my... I was meant to do something before I streamed again and I forgot, so I'm just going to do it now while I'm talking to you fine people. Because why not? Why in the hell not? The question is will I find my Photoshop file? I think you know the answer to that question, Rude Boy. I think you know all too well. Da, 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 da. Huh. Did find this thing. Yeah, listen. I'm flattered I conjure so many heart faces. Actually, put down your layer for that. There we go. Bell. Okay. We are in fact going to be watching Monster Hunter in about an hour or so's time. We'll probably be discussing some other things before that. I'll give you a breakdown of the points right now in a minute, once I've got this little bit of work done that I'm doing. Survived a riot canal today. I was going to ask what a riot canal was. But root canal. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry you had to go through that, Alison, because dentists are evil. Okay. Da-da-dan. In an hour. Yes. No, I got it was autocorrect. I was just making fun. Why so long? Well, because we've got some stuff to talk about first. Gives people a chance to show up, and to be fair to young David, who gets here in about an hour's time, he was largely responsible for hitting the goal that is why we're watching the movie. So feels a bit unfair to start without him. Yeah, save changes, yes. Because Monster Hunter was the reason why we're doing Monster Hunter is because the previous goal. Where is... It'll be near the bottom, I guess. Ah, that's the one. Browse. Boom. Where is the gold bar? There is the gold bar. Okay, and the idea is as well that when the Patreon thing pops in, it'll be nice and untouched. Maybe we might touch the white text at the bottom of the goal a little bit. I can always make that a little touch smaller though. I'll wait and see what happens when it pops in. But welcome everyone. Some people are being quiet so far, by the looks of it. But welcome, 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 everyone. Let me get a couple of things up that I may need. I'll definitely need some Cloudbot action later. Get that. It's that. And we'll get the wheel just in case we get any spins to do. I'll be nice and ready. What timers have I got up right now? That's good, that's fine. There's going to be some layoffs, Alison. There will be some changes to management. Pete is stepping down as CEO and giving full control of Mailfest to David. He'll explain when we watch. Oh yeah, sure. We could watch the Tremor series. I'm going to decline that, Bob, because me and Tara started that already on Ace. And we plan to do the sequels as bonus episodes in the near future, so... I shall politely decline. Let's minimize that. Oh, Queen Mila. No. Also, that should be above the thing. Oh yeah, the Patreon thing doesn't overlap the thing though. Nice. Thank you to Queen Mila. I've got a funny feeling that's Cindy. I've got a funny feeling. Alright, the gift should go above the scoreboard now. And use on Baby Tim. There is no baby as of yet.
Words are not my area of expertise. That's why I podcast.
Oh, thanks, Red Boy. That was you, wasn't it, Cindy? I don't have the email yet. I'll know for sure when I get the email. Thanks, Red Boy. And I've got a funny feeling on all little $1 tips about to come in. I don't know why, just a sneaking suspicion. Sneaking suspicion. Well, Red Boy's getting 2 points at the very least.
This was garbage.
Oh, Fletcher was just too late. He tried. Right, so that was 2 points for the first tip. And then 3 points for becoming stream boss. 1, 2, 3. And so that's your points, Rude Boy.
This
Too much positive.
garbage. you understand?
Just a gift. Just a super chat gift. Catch it up. Thank you, Fletcher. And Rude Boy. That was Cindy. Alright, Cindy gets 2 points. See, this is why you have to accept, claim your points, Cindy. You gotta let me know. So Cindy gets 2 points. And we have 4 spins to do. I'll update scores on the board once the spins are done. Let's move that over there. You can't even see what I'm doing, so I don't know why I'm telling you that, but that's fine. Just trust me. Alright, spin number 1 of 4. Fletcher with a point. Spin number 2. Cindy with a point. Whoa! Cindy, you mad woman.
It's almost psychotic.
Wait, hold on. Cindy got the 1 point from the spin. Jeez, Cindy, thank you. I'll do the other 2 spins and then I'll give you a new points and do the other spins after, right? I'll just keep on the first batch. Spin number 3. Tim gets a point. Oh, I just hit my nose off the mic. And then spin number 4. Risk gets a point. Okay. Alright, well, Cindy gets 6 points for the tip, and then 3 points for becoming boss. So that's 9 points Cindy just gets in one fell swoop. Unless anyone correct my math if I'm wrong, but that was 6 $5 tips and 3 points on top. So that's 6 and 3, so 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 6 spins. 6 spins. Fletcher gets another point. I counted the real spin that she got, don't worry. Spin number 2 of 6. Eric. Spin number 3 of 6. David. Spin number 4 of 6. Tyler. Spin number 5 of 6. Hero. And spin number 6 of 6. The Deep. The Deep has 12 points now. Allison has 11 points. So the Deep has beaten Allison by 1 point. Just want to put that out there. Right, let me update the scoreboard. And all the spins. Oh dear. Alright, Red Boy is on 20, 30, 40. 40. David is on 4. And then Cindy. Oh wait, no, that's Chrissy's score. Hold on. Cindy's on 10, 20, 30, 38. Has Chrissy's changed? 10, 20, 31. It has changed by 1. And then Tyler's did change 1 or 2 there as well. He's just on straight 20 now. Alright. Woofed. You guys. Right, who's coming down? My head's warm now. Cindy has overtaken Chris and is now in 3rd place. How exciting. And apologies again to Fletcher for not being able to sneak a stream boss one. Why is the wheel so white? Because I accidentally deleted everything in the wheel because the delete all categories button's right next to the add category button. So I just quickly put all the names back in and all the colors reset to white. So I changed a couple of them for the people in the top 5. But that's why it's mostly white. I totally got there first. Racism. Give me peace. Okay. Alright, well, that was a bit of excitement to start the stream. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. So just to Right, I'll give you an update on the points across the board then. So obviously you can see the top 5 on the screen there. Red Boy 49, David 44, Cindy 38, Chris 31, and Tyler 20. The rest are in no particular order. Elsa's on 15, Renegade's on 16, Fletcher's on 15, Allison's on 11, Tim's on 9, The Deep's on 12, Eric's on 7, Hero's on 6, and Nico's on 4. We did the pilot, Allison, but I haven't watched any since that. Yes. So, last time... Last time we were discussing... What is FS? Oh, 50 Shades Darker. Last time, after we finished the Omen franchise, we started talking about what the next batch of things we could watch on stream that I could potentially make content out of in the form of a top 10 or something to that effect. We did write down a few franchises that people suggested, but we opened it up to the idea of maybe sticking to an actor's filmography or director's filmography or a sort of, you know, narrow subgenre or something. I don't know. People were heavily talking about the possibility of Nicolas Cage movies last time, but I'd like to open it up into other ideas. There was a joke last week where someone asked Alan Tudyk what he doesn't like about New York, and he says 9/11. I can see that being funny, coming from Alan Tudyk. I can see that being funny. It doesn't feel funny when I just read that off the chat, but it sounds like it could become funny coming from him. Bug movies. I like the director idea. If you let me pick Nick Cage movies, I'll pick the winners. I don't just want the winners though, Rude Boy. I want a wide array. Try to experience the bad with the good. No Tremors. Me and Tara just started Tremors on Ace recently, and we're going to do the sequels as bonus episodes. Might even do the second film this month, actually. We haven't picked one for this month yet. Come on, how long has it been since you've seen Arachnophobia? That's been a while, I admit, but I'm familiar with Arachnophobia. So we're still not doing TV. No, we swapped it to the franchise because everyone couldn't agree on a TV show. And even when we kind of agreed in Quantum Leap, then everyone found out that it was hard to get without ads. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. If my voice isn't carrying over it too nicely. I think it's fine, but just in case I've been misjudging it this entire time. Silly cat. Oh. Oh, I hear Garrus causing trouble. The little circle Melfuzz logo next to the bar. Little circle? Oh, I know what you mean. It's not actually a circle in my end, Elsa. It's just that YouTube turns it into a circle. But I can add it. I mean, you won't even be able to see the edges of it anyway because it's just a black background. It'll just look like it's just leave it that size. Not interfering with anything there. Although it's snapping around in a way I don't like. There we go. Something like that. Oh yeah, with a huge text size. No. Maybe that's something I could do is like a title screen every episode. Nudge it up a little, please. Okay, if you insist. Like that. Ooh, alright, me. Darius, what's up? In bed? Garrus has been a menace. Like he's desiring attention. Oh, you can see him kind of in the back. Oh, he's fucking and diving. So ideas. I've seen bug movies and Scorsese. There are many more potential ideas. I already watched Brian using the films too. 10 weird crazy moments. I love how every suggestion Bob has is something that Elsa would run away from. Every single one. How is Godzilla pronounced in Japan? Gojira, I believe. But I mean, pardon me. Elsa may like society. Elsa will hate society. I mean, maybe she won't hate it till the ending, but the ending will make her hate it. There you go. Oh my god, these goddamn cats. Alright. All cats accounted for. There will be no more disturbances, you hear me? Wesker, I said no more disturbances. The damn cats. Damn cats causing chaos. Come on, other ideas. Other ideas. Red Boy such as Yuzna. Oh, apologies for the yawning. I assure you I am all here. It's leftover yawns. What? I missed a question. Ideas for things to work through on stream. That's all I asked. More ideas. I thought the sentient genitals would have sold me. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not a little curious, but I'm not necessarily committing to a whole theme for one movie with sentient genitals. Besides, I have seen teeth, so it's not like a vagine with teeth is even like a new concept for me. Wesker. Superman 80 series. Well, it started in the 70s, but I assume you just mean the Reeve movies. I'll write that down. It's a shame I wasn't taking notes and thinking about content when we watched the Resident Evil movies. I could have mined that for some stupidity. And would you believe it, I don't really feel like watching them again. Shocking, I know. Wesker. Female directed films. Just that? Is that just like the whole theme? Coming of age movies is a bit broad for this. That's maybe something that's better for when you like pick a theme and you win. In honor of AM, maybe you can add it to the list. AM? What's AM? I'm looking forward to you cats calming down. You're all a bit hyper right now. Movies that should be remade, but haven't been. Again, it feels a bit broad. It feels a bit broad in terms of just be able to sit down and say, okay, here's the 5 movies we need to watch, here's the 8 movies, the 10 movies we need to watch to complete this list. There has to be other franchises, other directors, other actors possibly. What about the Carrie sequels, TV movie, and remake? It's an abbreviation for International Women's Day. Oh, okay. 8th of March. Because my next question was going to be, how does 8 and M equal International Women's Day? But fair point, 8th of March. How about episodes of Lost? Fletcher really wants to do a Lost watch. I certainly wouldn't be opposed to rewatching Lost. It's been a while. It's been long enough now. Hell, it's been 11 years. Shit. Time has flown. Wesker. I'll become Firefly. Jake Gyllenhaal does weird stuff. Kubrick. I mean, obviously Kubrick's a great director. I mean, I'm hardly upset at the thought of watching stuff. But I see the Space Jam 2 news. I saw the... Oh, I kind of saw parts of the premise that they put out. That's about it. I'm just questioning what the content at the end of it would be, in particular. The skunk got cancelled. Okay. Alright, I get what you mean. Oh, well, ranking them. Ranking every Kubrick movie. The 10 best horror female directed films. See, that's still, I mean, it's probably not as broad as it should be because there's probably not that many. The question is there 10 good ones? Which, and that might sound quite bad, but I genuinely am curious. Is there 10 female directed horror films that I really like? Right, Firefly down. Let's do a quick Google. I mean, it's been a while since I've watched anything with the skunk character in it, but I do vaguely remember his whole character being built around being pervy, I guess. Here's a list. 36 horror movies directed by a woman. Oh, one by one. Right, in no particular order. The Babadook, I think. Yep. Slumber Party Massacre. Okay. Near Dark. That is really good. Trouble Every Day. Haven't seen that. The Hitchhiker. 1953. I've seen the 80s movie The Hitchhiker, but not related. American Mary. Okay, I've seen that. Oxene Helena. Not familiar. Ravenous I've seen. Didn't particularly like. In My Skin. Haven't heard of that. Bargain. I should have been counting, shouldn't I? I've had like 3 or 4 that I like so far. Blood Diner. I mean, it's not a good movie, but I do kind of love it. Pet Sematary sucks. I do not get to that one. Office Killer. Mirror Mirror. I've seen that. I watched that on Shudder like once upon a time. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare is terrible. Blood and Donuts is something I've never heard of. Howling 6 The Freaks is absolute trash. This is not a best of list, by the way. This is just a list of 36 films. Kiss of the Damned. Haven't seen. Is American Psycho horror? Yeah, I would say it is. It's a little bit unconventional, but I would put it on the horror shelf if pressed. Oh, pardon me. The Countess, I haven't seen. The Mafu Cage, I haven't seen. Roman, I haven't seen. The Carrie remake, haven't seen, but I assume it's bad. Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, okay, there's a winner. We're at about 5 maybe? XX obviously counts because it's that's what it is. Which is a good point. The Invitation definitely counts. So if it's not here, that's definitely one. Is American Psycho 2 horror? I mean, I'm scared of watching it again. So, yes. Among Friends, I have not seen. I don't know. Last Supper didn't really feel like a horror movie. Oh, that was American Psycho. Raw, okay, Raw is good. We're at about 6-ish. Honeymoon, I don't really know. Blood Punch, I don't know. My Sucky Teen Romance, I don't know. Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie. Bleh. Right, so that's all the ones that were there. But the invitation definitely adds on to that, so that's about 7. But admittedly, obviously there's a bunch there that I hadn't seen, so those potentially could be what we watch on stream for a bit. I'm pretty sure quote 1's incredible amount of sperm. We'll find out in a second if I'm right. There you go. Because I think you were looking for garbage. I feel that was what the moment was calling for, but... Ooh. Getting close to 10. Oh, Revenge was not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one's popped up again. MFA? Haven't heard of that. I've already seen that enough telly. I wouldn't need to watch that again. We'd be watching a bunch that I haven't seen if we were going to do female horror directors. So that it's more expansive and so that my top 10 has a bit more weight to it because I've actually sampled enough. I mean, I think the answer is no, Bob, but I think kids tend to be more freaked out by the thought of their parents being naked in general. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that she does not want to see the daddy dick. Just a thought. So I was right about Pete not wanting to rewatch stuff. No, well, no, it depends on what we're doing. Rewatching a franchise so I can do like a top 10 kills is completely fair game. Because I have to rewatch it to make a list like that. If it's just what's the 10 best female horror films, I don't have to rewatch the films I've seen already. Like, I already have an opinion on them. Everything that's being suggested, I'm thinking about it in the context of the content at the end. I don't have to rewatch Near Dark to know where to put it on a top 10 female horror directors list. What I need to see is the ones I've not seen. And I'm never going to see all of them. You would hope. You'd hope there's enough that I'll never hit that mark, but certainly I'd want to sample another chunk. At least a half dozen. Scar. Female sci-fi directors. By the way, it's nice that you try to tie it into something that's going on, but it, 8th of March is today. By the time this would be done, it'd be at least 2 weeks away, maybe 3 or 4. By the time you watch stuff and then I do the work and record and edit and all that. But I am curious about the sci-fi question, Han. I imagine there's probably going to be less because sci-fi movies just cost more, so there's less of them in general. There's some top 10s. Bird Box. I don't know if I'd quite count that as sci-fi, to be honest. Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. I've not seen. I'm not saying women are really relevant one day a year. Elsa's point was specifically to tie in honor of International Women's Day. International Women's Day is only one day a year. Don't fight me on this. Turbo Kid. Oh, there you go. Turbo Kid's a good example. Captain Marvel. I mean, it is sci-fi, but I tend to kind of exclude superhero stuff from sci-fi. Testament. Real Genius. Strange Days. I would have probably thought of that one if I'd given it much thought. Cloud Atlas. Oh, I suppose it does. That is technically now. Wonder Woman I wouldn't count as sci-fi. And in the same vein as Cloud Atlas, The Matrix now counts. Where do I go to submit someone to be cancelled? I think you just sort of yell it out. You go up to the top of a roof and you just kind of yell it. You'll have to rewatch them. Why don't you do a top 10 of Leprechaun stuff for St. Patrick's Day? I say technically Fletcher because the Wachowskis, at the time of making the movie, weren't out in that sense. Maybe Cloud Atlas, actually. I'm not really sure about Cloud Atlas. That might have been late enough. But in terms of The Matrix, you know, we all thought of them as the Wachowski brothers at the time. That's how I referred to them. They were the Wachowski brothers. It never occurred to me that now in hindsight that it's a female-directed film. Because in the scale of what's important about their choice to come out, retroactively thinking of their film as female-directed isn't exactly high on the priority list. But it's fine. Keep trying to cancel me, yeah, sniveling little piranha. So I suppose the answer Rude Boy's question, similarly there's not a lot. Because that was the top 10 based on IMDb scores. And I wouldn't exactly call that so, I mean, there was a couple of those that I wouldn't even count as sci-fi. Hey, I've thought about doing like top 10 scenes in a movie. Like in one single movie, just... Here's the top 10 scenes of the Terminator. That could be a fun thing, but that's not necessarily something I have to watch on stream to do. Well, I did record the Omen top 10 today, and got half of it edited. Now you can rename the stream Texas Man Tries to Cancel Scott. Yes, and somehow Texas Man will blow up someone at a gender reveal, even though he's not actually expecting a baby of his own. Oh. I'm a movie snob? What? I'm a movie snob. I mean, I say that kind of half jokingly, but... There's a map out there where all the UK counties are compared to the US. All of Scotland is text. I call bullshit on that comparison, but very well. I'm gonna go get a mint. I feel like my mouth needs to keep doing something just to keep me from yawning. Wales is California. I don't know about that. California's a bit like a more desirable part of the US as far as I'm concerned. And Wales is not a desirable part of the UK. So how dare you? I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna go get a thing. But Scotland's like the most liberal part of the UK. I don't know if that makes sense to me comparison-wise. But whatever. Bob's just doing his own top 10 about Leprechaun. In the chat. I appreciate it. The less I have to think about Leprechaun, Bob, the better. I get to not think about Leprechaun until Tim's back. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Isle of Man being Puerto Rico is actually quite inspired. I actually think that one makes sense. I'm surprised Fletcher's not recommended Predator yet for a franchise. Bob, I'm not a masochist. I think you are delirious, Sunday. But that's okay. That's okay. Just every time you're tempted to watch the rump, just tip instead. We'll both be happier for it. Pete, did you write your list? The best cats in movies idea. I didn't write that one down actually. An Alien V's? Oh no. Oh no. Well, it was the deja vu that was the glitch, but yes, the cat was used in the deja vu moment. I'm not sure if that would be something we watch stuff for on a stream though. I would just do a bit of research and then maybe watch a couple of things that have notable cats that I have not seen. But smash that like button. I've come to realize something about myself recently. Yes. Just for content. Yeah, no, it's a good idea for content. I want you to know, Fletcher, that you're cancelled in my eyes now. Oh no, Rude Boy's got an idea. I'm almost scared to ask. Go on. This is heartbreaking. Like, I can forgive Prometheus, but Alien Covenant is just... Watch the list of movies, then you hold your own Academy Awards, ranking best directed, best actor, actress, etc. from the list we watch. I mean, I don't know if I'd say Catwoman was about a cat, but I get your point. It's not a bad format idea, Rude Boy. I feel like it should be more of a year theme then, and like watching movies from a certain year. and effectively doing my own awards for that year. We live in the shadows, but we are many. No, there are dozens of you. Dozens. It's worse than Alien 4. Alien Resurrection is way more watchable than Alien Covenant is. Do you know, Cindy, I wasn't at first because there was no plans for Connor to do more of it. But I am tempted to check out the second episode on my own. And the fact that the first review is over 1,000 views now may have something to do with that, I admit, but... Honestly, Alien Resurrection's almost a good B movie. It's just the last like 20 minutes kind of falls apart. Tuxedo t-shirt. Do you know, I actually, when I was recording stuff for the Omen Top 10, I did decide to switch from my t-shirt into a slightly smarter looking shirt. And I do mean slightly. Try to think if there's any other things I want to think about before I finally make this vote. Nothing else is springing to mind. You're reaching a bit now, Rude Boy. You're reaching a bit now. the thought of having to rewatch and or watch movies for the first time that are based on video games, and I say this as we are about to very soon watch a movie based on a video game, does not sound all that appealing. Can we start the Meal of Love Fest soon? Yeah, we can start soon. I'm mostly just waiting for David to show up, to be honest. Well, it should be soon. And maybe I'll do a wee poll based on some of the options. Just some scumbag, David. No one you'd know. Rewatching the entire rest of the series. People on stream would like to suffer through that again. The pain. Maybe I'll just do a poll soon. Although I have to actually think about what the content would be for each of these. Like some of these franchises, for example. What would the content be, say, at the end of the Superman? Although Superman... Oh, God. That just makes me... Just bringing up Superman's made me realise that it's still very relevant to do the Snyder, just DC movies. Maybe we wouldn't have to watch all of them. Maybe just Batman v Superman for a top 10 things that are wrong with Batman v Superman. I would actually have a hard time narrowing that down, to be honest. I'm trying to say what to put in the poll, and I'm conflicted. March 18th, I think, was the Snyder Cut. I think. So Peter had a good time editing Infinite Frontier and Suicide Squad. Really? Did you do something witty or whatever? Yeah, getting used out of a charm viewing. As someone who likes Buffy, I feel you would be extra bummed out by a show considering season 2 to 4 is trying to be a Buffy ripoff. I've actually seen quite a lot of Charmed. Not all of it. Oh, he's got, yeah, well, but is the zombie Netflix movie that he's doing out this week? I thought that was later in the year, but... You like Noctera, by the way, Pete? Will be a good pick up in trade later. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I feel like I had something to tell you, Tyler, and I've forgotten what it is. Okay, so I'm just marking down which ones I'm putting in a vote, which I'm about to do in a minute. I'm just making sure I've got content ideas to do with said things. Every Frontier just got 10 minutes of cuts of tangents and bickering. I did add your "You're the Flash now, dog" image. Oh, good. Was that the 5 minutes at the end when I was calling Connor a prick repeatedly? Sometimes I worry I come off a bit too mean, but sometimes he prods me. He prods me in a way that demands retribution. Oh yeah. I'll put it this way, David. The entire time I was saying that last week, I knew I was lying at the time. Like, there was no genuine intention for me to read it. Like, every time I said the previous week, "Oh, I'm reading them next week, Matt. I'm reading it." Connor clearly understood that I was never reading it. Are there any Connor quotes on here? Not yet, I don't think. The mods can add quotes. Shambles, shambles, shambles. Oh, there you go. That one's there. I've got two things I want to put in the poll. I don't know if I even need a third. Maybe just putting up two would be better for everyone having to pick one or the other. Oh, it's not just the tall ones. The tall ones are just better at achieving it. Okay. I assumed it would be shambles. How dare you? Can you add a third option of neither? I mean... putting a third option of neither just sets us in circles. Okay, set up the poll. Alright, fine, I'll put in neither option. Alright, so the two options I'm putting in here are Superman movies, 1978 onwards, of course, and female horror directors. There's a 3-minute limit on the poll. If you have an opinion, I suggest you make your voice heard within the next 3 minutes. Exclamation vote. Either Superman, female horror, or neither. Does Superman count BVS? It does. I have 2 content ideas for Superman. Top 10 most Superman-esque moments in movies, and and the top 10 things wrong with Batman v Superman would be the 2 things coming out of that. Female horror directors is quite simple. It'd be the top 10 female directed horror films, with us watching some more female directed horror films to expand on what just make sure I've seen more of them, make sure there's a better educated list. Does Superman include the Forward Snyder League? The Forward Snyder League is happening no matter what. That is irrelevant of polls, that is irrelevant of goals. That is happening when it comes out no matter what. Because there's no way I'm not doing content on the Snyder Cut. Exclamation point was in the wrong place, Bob. You have to put the exclamation point at the start of vote. So it's exclamation point vote, space, and then the word. Technically it came out today. Well, yes, accidental Tom and Jerry things don't count. Yes, for those of you who didn't see this, apparently today for a little bit of time, some people who clicked on Tom and Jerry on HBO Max actually got the Snyder Cut playing instead for a little bit. Right, well, vote's almost done. You can see it. You can actually see it speaking at the side there how many people have voted. There is a decisive winner. And it's over. Female horror directed films, 1. Over half the vote, which is good, I guess. It was 4 for that, 2 for Superman, and 1 for neither. Damn, Tom is looking really buff. They're doing a really good job to hide his mustache. Hey, it's a Snyder cut. There was no hiding of any mustaches. Wait, does that mean Batman Jerry? I feel like Tom's more the Batman and Jerry's more the little super mouse, but you know, whatever. The mail-in votes were fraud. Hey. Voting was done. It's all good. Okay, well, we'll start chipping away at some female horror directed movies soon then. Obviously, the availability of those is going to vary wildly depending on what the movie is. So we'll just have to roll with those punches if and when they come. I'm not opposed to watching the new Tom and Jerry movie. I'm not saying I'm excited about it or care that much, but I'm not against seeing the carnage. Pete, is there anybody else to watch Academies Omega from Dominion 2018? I can't get New Japan World to work. What do you mean to work? Where are you trying to watch it on? It should work. I mean, if nothing else, you should be able to watch it on your computer, on the browser. If all else fails. Although the app on my my Fire Stick works just fine. Academies. Honestly though, if you really want to do the full gauntlet, I would say watch all 4 of their matches, because you've got their match from Wrestle Kingdom 11. Oh, really? Oh, I don't think there is anywhere else you can see it then. Damn, that's frustrating. Yeah. You've got the Wrestle Kingdom 11 match. And then you've got their... Was it Dominion 2017 was the second one? And then they fought in the semi-finals of the G1 that same year. And then because of all those matches, their match for the title at Dominion 2018 was best 2 out of 3 falls. Honestly, it's worth watching all of them for the story that goes through them all. It's wonderful stuff. Yeah, there you go, Visa gift card. Alright, so female horror directed. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that'll be the next bit of content I do, because there's definitely some content ideas where I don't have to watch stuff for. So... I can, Elsa. I won't necessarily be swayed from watching other things, but if you want it just so you can try and prep and find things and whatnot, then by all means, I will do so. Alright, well I guess we're about to watch this bad movie. Damn, that Google window's bright. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that indeed. I have not played any more Yakuza yet. I haven't played anything really since I played the first part of that, not counting like a couple of tracks of Dirt 5, but it's not really much. I've been busy. I'm busy making content for the most part. Or watching wrestling specifically this past week. Which reminds me, Tyler, Maki Ito showed up on Being the Elite in a very small section, and it was the best possible placement for her. Okay. Well, I guess we best set up for the movie film. Let me move some things around. Move that over there. And I suppose I will get rid of the music. Since we won't be using that anymore. Mila does no such thing. Mila deserves nothing. Nothing! Quite frankly, the fact that we are watching a Mila Jovovich film on International Women's Day is an insult to every single woman on the planet. That's all I'm saying. But good night, Fletcher. Thank you for joining us. You're allowed to fall asleep during this due to no backlash from me. Oh, good. $4.99 for SD, $5.99 for HD. I always go for HD. The principle of the thing. I just can't do SD anymore. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting, is all it is. No, you're not, Pete. What? Tyler just gave me permission. He said I could fall asleep. I could totally fall asleep. I've been yawning. He gave me the green light to give an extra $1 to this movie's gross. Put up a vote is okay. Why do I get a feeling no one will ever say yes to that? Except maybe Tyler, since Tyler's proven that he's willing to say that. If you sleep through it, why are we watching it? I'm not planning to sleep through it. I think that's a philosophical question, Rude Boy. Uh, I'm just laughing. People making fun of Burger King for their tone deaf tweet today. Uh, if a movie plays with your eyes closed, did you actually watch it? Depends on how much, how long you spent with your eyes closed the night. Hey, if we have to watch it again, if you guys are going to tell me that I need to watch it again, then after this we should really watch a Rothrock movie to celebrate Women's Day. Oh, a real woman, not like that Jovovich character. She's a pale imitation of a woman. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be back in a second, guys. Then we can get started. Right, let's go. Hmm. Alright, Podge Movie Zero, Monster Hunter. Directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. Hmm. Yeah. Someone pointed out a tweet they put out like a month ago. That was about something to do with like helping feed like poor children, and it was a sort of, it was a nice initiative they were doing, but the tweet only had like 5 retweets and 20 likes or something like that. Like it had almost nothing for what a big account should have on a tweet. And the International Women's Day tweet, as tone deaf as it was, you know, was getting attention. People were talking about it. It was being retweeted and commented on all over the place. So I don't know. I think maybe hint like having a little bit of the second tweet in the first tweet just to make it clear that it was the setup for a nice pleasant joke. Uh as if you want press, David. I did not hear about that Sunday, but that's pretty funny. Alright, everyone, say a movie. Pause the zero. Should be a Sony logo that comes in first. Although there's a little bit of black first, but that's okay. As long as we all start with the same thing, we can all just go back to zero. Easiest possible thing to do. Pause at zero. Are people ready? Okay. I'll maybe pause at zero. I'm about to count down 3, 2, 1, and then press play. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. Sony. That's your first bad sign. Sony don't typically make good movies. Screen Gems as well, for that matter. Tyler knows it to be true. Tencent. Oh. Toho. Hey, Omen 4 had the evil little girl. Omen 4 was better than 2 and 3. Although 2 did have a couple of good deaths. Oh no. Oh no, Perlman, what are you doing? What are you doing, Perl? Look at those sideburns. Cool? Not cool at all. Diables! Only the strength of Ron Perlman can steer this ship back in the right direction. That was a fairly ugly sequence. The music is trying so hard to make me give a shit. So hard. Wait, so is this going to be like people from our world going into another dimension? This Monster Hunter world? Is that the premise of this? Paul, I'm just gonna make my wife look such a badass. She's gonna be the most badass that ever badassed. My name is Annie, and I remember everything. Yeah, I've seen a few screenshots. I don't think there's anything like these soldiers in the game. This is basically doing the Super Mario Bros. Approach, where characters from the real world go to the video game world. How accurate the video game world is, of course, is highly questionable. We'd have to ask people who have played the games, but I don't think the real world is a factor in the games, is what I'm saying. Link? Is this a Zelda movie? I've been tracking Ganon. I'd have kept following him, but my weapon durability gave out. Hey, I don't hate Super Mario Brothers. It's kind of a fascinating bad movie. I'm sorry, Cindy. I recommend subtitles. I'm not surprised, Tyler. I think both him and Moxley will be pissed at that. Yo, I am getting Mummy 2017 vibes from this. Now that you've said that. I do find it amusing that Cindy likes to pretend she cares about this movie. And Mila Jovovich in general. Some of the effects have been a bit ropey. There's been a lot of bad CG smoke and stuff. Oh, slow motion in a Paul W.S. Anderson film? That's not like him. That's not the Paul Anderson I know. The epileptics are all dead now. Nah, that just feels like a Resident Evil movie. So far. His characters are so thin. Like we've barely get a sense of any personalities before they've been transported here. Yeah, Anderson, I don't think got to make that one, so he wanted to go back out and experience the desert for himself. Oh my god, fuck off with this direction. The flying V? Yeah, do the flying V, that'll help. Heat vision. It's Ultraman. You know, actually, I don't even want to joke about Paul Anderson getting a DC movie. My heart can't take that. Let's not do that. There was a really generic line there about pay grade, and then the other guys try to be Billy from Predator. I think she's a bit old for Batgirl now, but yeah. Don't you dare put that thought in the world. Mila's not a good actress. This song is so unconvincing as a bonding moment. I miss Willy's Wonderland. He's trying to signal you, dumbass. Whoa. Calm down, Cindy. I'll be surprised if her crew survives out of this sequence before she's on her own, learning the ways of this world. Yeah, we gotta wait until like October for Dune. So we get Monster Hunter. Oh. Peanut butter. That's what you get, Cindy. That's what you get. Is Elsa watching this? They damaged the horn. That was their one great success there. Oh, killer! Killer! Do the Sam Jackson death! Do the Sam Jackson death! Also, it's kind of stupid for her to pretend that this is normal stuff, right? Like, we're soldiers. This is what we do. No, you've never been trained to fight a goddamn titan or giant monster spiders that they're fighting now. Fair point, Bob. Fair point. I'm not going to argue in favor of these idiots. It's okay, Elsa. Oh my god, we're only 23 minutes out of this. Well, I guess Marshall's gone. Oh look, Mila's waking up. The crew's going fairly quickly. There's still a couple left though, as far as we know. It's too much to hope that Mila's actually dead here, but can't help but hope for it. Oh no, she has to like crawl her way out of the egg sac. Hmm. Not Dash. I'm struggling, Tyler. I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling. I don't know, they're saving her for later. Maybe they're going to impregnate her with spiders. But yeah, I think timing out Cindy deleted all of her prior messages. They may come back. I mean, that's her fault. If it permanently deleted her prior messages from the stream, I'll apologize when she's back. But it may. I think it was worth the joke. Oh, Cindy. You were poking the bear and you know it. She was provoking me, Elsa. I was provoked. Oh. What's up? Bye, guys. It was nice knowing you. Oh, Cindy. Cindy. Cindy, did you notice that on the main channel there's a little heart next to your name in the comments now? And I wasn't sure what it was. Apparently, because I've hearted enough of your comments, you've got a little permanent heart next to your name now. Next to your membership logo is a little heart. And I'm not just bringing this up now just to win some favor back over with you to smooth things over. I just noticed it yesterday. You're the only person who has that, I think. Hey, to be fair, Elsa, I never timed you out. That was all Tyler's ass. Do I have a heart? I don't think anyone else does. I hearted one comment from Cindy yesterday, then she had this little heart next to her name. What in the hell? You gotta go! That line wasn't very convincing. I know, my average is not looking good. Maybe the female horror director movies will be good. Oh, TV's gonna turn off. I know I mentioned that earlier, Rude Boy. Where's my control? Oh no, TV's gonna turn off. There it is. Oh really? Does that mean we can cancel the movie? I'm so jealous, Elsa. I'm so jealous. The one better character we have is this stupid ring. And I bet your husband's dead. Unfortunately, not in real life. He was in the Ant-Man films. Ah. You're actually such a badass. Closing wounds with bullets. Now she's going to the Power Rangers base. What did they call it? What's the Power Rangers base? Where Zordon is. An Alpha 5. The command center. The command center. Just go to the command center. That's what that rocky kind of cliff face looked like. Ugh. Ugh. It's funny how it took so long to show up the first time. Now it's Riddick. Maybe it'll turn to 127 days later. Ugh. Oh my. What's this woman's name? Do we know it? Maybe we don't know it. Oh. Yeah, Pitch Black's really good. I enjoy the third Riddick movie well enough. It's just kind of a B movie rehash of the first one, but a decent time. Could it be the mysterious helper dude who was trying to help in the first place? Yes. Oh, it is. It's exactly that guy because there's no one else been around. It's a lot of cuts. Cut, 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 cut. It could just be that Paul Anderson doesn't know how to direct. I mean, that's always a possibility. Ugh. It's like Liam Neeson getting over the fence. Oh my god, this is a gauntlet try to stay awake during. He's like, ugh. Klaatu Varada Niktu. Klaatu Varada. I said the words. So what is this asshole? Excellent question, Tyler. I need the light on. I'm fading. I'm fading. I need the light. Mila's beating up man though. That's where we are. That's good. That's good to know. How much of this fight has just been her yelling and running at him? I say yelling, screaming, maybe a better descriptor. Right, we have under an hour left. We have under an hour left, everyone. Please be excited. And not a lot of hunting so far. It's a very good point. Actually suck. I'm surprised this is done in slow motion like a Pepsi ad. This series, see, even Cindy's admitting this is bad. What's he got a smirk for? I'm not dead, I'm awake. It's taking great effort though. I want you to know that. Oh, she's singing again. That's what a dead person would say. We're only 50 minutes in. If my eyes closed, it was not for long. There's a timer on the screen. I can see where I am in the movie. Ranger. I actually kind of want to stick up for Final Fantasy here and say that Final Fantasy's better. I have no idea, David. It feels like it's been 24 hours though. Yeah, so all future movies about communication are tested against Arrival now. Teeth. I'm not out. I'm awake. They're prepping. They're building traps and weapons. We're good. We're good. She just made an Alice launcher. It looks like a grapple. She's very upbeat for someone who got transported to another dimension, lost everyone she knew and cared about, and probably has no way of ever getting home. That's true. We don't know if she actually cared about them. I'm kind of assuming she did because of, other movies and logic and, all that good stuff. Maybe she hated their guts. Maybe she lured them out of that trap. Summon Firefly for entertainment. Where's the little menace, actually? I could maybe hanging out in the main room. Where's Kelly McLachlan when we need him? Someone get on that space. Oh, hello. Oh dear. Just got slapped by a huge monster. Which is what she deserves for being Alice. Is it just the one monster? Uh, excuse me, I'm looking for my brothers. They all went through a portal to somewhere in the Pacific. I can't find them. Please, I'm a big friendly monster. I just want to find my friends. Oh. Paul Anderson thinks this is so cool. He really does. Oh, we're another in. Oh, baby. Benchmark. There's a storm coming. Do 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 do. Does anyone else have an idea of what Mila's character actually is? Is she a Power Ranger though? Oh, okay, the epileptics are under attack again. Wonder if we've had any entries in that poll yet. I'm doubting it, but you never know. Oh, there has been a few entries. Oh yeah. And none of them messed it up. What a deep film. This bond between two people. There's a language barrier. They're teaching each other how to be better badasses. I'm not revealing a thing, Christopher. She's playing the same goddamn character as Alice. She just doesn't have the backstory. Oh, you've got plenty of time, Tyler. It does mean I can start putting them in, though. Oh, I'm sure he'll put it. I mean, who says that will be the results, though? They might not be. Oh, look, an oasis. Stand by me. Nobody knows the way it's gonna be. But she's not going to drink it. That'll be white. Hmm. Hmm. It's funny kind of chocolate. A rousing song. Oh, what's the top letterbox review? Go on, hit me. That does sum up Paul Anderson's creativity, though, doesn't it? Hmm. I mean, I'll admit, was a bit sleepy getting out of this, but the movie ain't helping. The movie ain't helping at all. It's not even like any of the action's fun, at least. It's all just big CG slow motion nonsense. Rathalos? What the fuck is a Rathalos? She even has the two swords in her back like the shotguns from Resident Evil. Remember when she had the two shotguns on her back? She did that pose a lot. He speaks English. Oh, doctor. I mean, that's probably the most likely thing, David. Uh, you've been caught trespassing in our world. You will not stand for it, therefore you will be imprisoned. And you will be forced to watch your own Resident Evil movies every day for the rest of your life. That is the punishment that fits the crime. Goodbye and thank you. Oh my god, there's half an hour left still. That's including credits though, at least. Of which I hope there's many, because there's visual effects in this. Oh, there's a big cauldron. In the witches. It's a big effing cat. Oh yeah, sequel bait. It'll be like, hey, my last video game franchise got 6 entries. Why can't I assume I'll get the same with this one? This guy knowing English is really like convenient. So you put her in a cell, she got out, and no one's even really caring. And now you're planning getting her to help anyway. These cat jokes aren't funny. No, I can't help but imagine Firefly as a human cat. Hey, that I'll give them that. The humanoid cat in this doesn't look like terrifying like the cats and cats did. It's kind of what I imagine a humanoid cat to look like, more or less. Oh, Garrus is all snuggling up. So what do they normally do, this team of pirates? Have they always been working towards this? Is it just convenient she showed up right before they got there? There's a lot of open elements to this that feel glossed over. Whew. There's been fire. That's what makes it an Anderson film. He's not had his wife take her clothes off yet, though. He's showing some restraint. Alice started the fire. It was always burning and the world was turning. Do, do, do. I don't know what I've been told. Alice says the best and sold. These lyrics make no sense. Sometimes I like to claim my fence. So it's just a dragon, basically, is what you're saying. It's a dragon. Oh god, they're in water now, and they're slow motion. Remember that shower scene from Resident Evil 4, I think it was? Bow, ba-dow, bow. Maybe I'll do the Bruce Campbell thing where she goes back to the wrong time. Or the wrong place. I went too far. That's a bold claim. She's been gone for years. No, okay. This is. Did she even help kill it? Did she just jump through the portal? There's still like 18 minutes left. Or is she hallucinating? Is this just her like imagining all this on her way down? She's gonna go back. Oh, what a shock. Is her name Alice Artemis? Alice Artemis, Alice Artemis, Alice Artemis, Alice Artemis. That's really hard to say quickly. Over and over again. Oh, all these guys are going now. Initiate the Alice program. Uh, and the entire squad just get wiped out immediately. What is with this horrible flashback nonsense? Back. Back. Hmm. Brain damaged goldfish. Do you know, I'm definitely getting delirious because I just part of my head I just thought, why is Spider-Man not shown up yet? Well, this isn't an MCU movie. Rathalos. Are we going to be doing Falcon Winter Soldier solo? I am indeed, yes. It's probably for the best, but Conrad made a decision apparently that he's not even going to try any more shows from the Marvel side of things. Even Kong Skull Island's much better than this. They came through too. Whoop-de-doo. Oh, that King Arthur reference nonsense in that House of L was nonsense. Just nonsense. I don't know if they do explain it. They just kind of quickly bury it. Like, no one needs to know about this. I came here. I came here for chocolate. Is there more chocolate? Go get him some chocolate. Are we doing the Mortal Kombat ending? Are we cutting to black? Garbage. Paul Anderson is just trying desperately to be cool. He wants to be cool. And he's trying to make his movies as cool as possible, but they're so try hard. And don't even have a shred of substance. That was trash. Absolute trash. One might say garbage. Oh yes, get voting, get voting. Before the time runs out. It'll be TV news tomorrow, by the way. Oh. Her 7th movie based in a video game. Only her 2nd though, in terms of like IP. Oh, we got a mid-credit scene? Oh no. That wasn't much to that, but okay. I don't know what to make of a comment when it's got the phrase "in my opinion" twice in it. This is kind of weird. Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Yeah, who's the? I guess the hooded figures might be a mystery for a sequel to answer. Maybe tease someone the fans of the games will know. But would you believe it? I don't care. It's Wentworth Miller. That is the worst possible outcome. Actually, it's not. If he's doing Monster Hunter movies, he's not infecting anything else that's potentially good with his presence. So, another classic movie stream in the bag. Mm-hmm. That was rough. That was rough. You know what? Oh, it was my OBS. It's my OBS. You know what I think? I think we could have a free spin because that movie sucked. Here's a spin. Tyler gets a point. Poor dude still can't act. uh, One point. Let me put that wheel up in the list so that it actually covers the other things when it's spinning. Oh dear. Life is pain. Life is pain. Life is pain. Life is pain. What a quality stream. This is. Everyone involved in this film is culpable. I hold them all to blame. Mostly Paul W.S. Harrison, but I hold them all to blame. And at least some small wage. Mr. X. Visual effects by Mr. X. Wait, is that actually meant to be the character from Resident Evil 2? Because the little dude in the hat kind of look like him. If so, how is that okay? Mm. Oh my. Needless to say, there'll be no second movie tonight, I don't think. Or if Toho's happy to have their name on this. That's a good question. I mean, Toho has like the library of most Kurosawa films. They have like classy stuff, and they're associated with this train wreck. It's so bad, it's so bad. Garrus is adorable right now. He's sleeping, and he's got his head tucked in under his paws. It's delightful. Did you guys decide what theme to watch? We did have a vote. Female horror directed films. One. So we'll be working through a batch of those over the next week or two. I will have to assemble a to-do list of films for it. After nothing else, I could just to cross off some movies that I haven't considered or gotten to. That's good. They say that in the army, public domain. If it's in public domain, you don't really have to credit it, but I suppose it's good practice. I assume that's the song that we're singing. That's like an actual public domain old song. Okay. Very good. Oh, Capcom, why do you keep having Paul Anderson ruin your things? I don't see a Hershey's credit. That's a fair point. Honestly, though, that was up to the caliber of what I expect from a Sony movie, typically. Join the ranks of Bloodshot and Life and Venom. They have a caliber. Ain't no denying they have a caliber. Madness. Oh dear. Well, there won't be a stream tomorrow or Wednesday, most probably. Next time I'll see you will probably be Thursday on the live stream. I am working on the first top 10. I have done quite a bit of work on it already. I recorded it, and I have done a lot of the radio edit, having decided what the top 10 order is, and recording all the clips of the deaths and whatnot for the video. Venom is a masterpiece compared to that. I'll admit, this is on the weaker end of their caliber, but it fits into their oeuvre. It fits into their oeuvre very well. Jeez. Jeez. Alright. Well, I'm going to take this time to bounce. I will roll the credits though. We did have some tips. So thank you to everyone who tipped tonight. You're all wonderful people. There's my credits button. There's my credits button. Yes, thank you very kindly. There will be a TV news tomorrow. So hopefully you that Queen Mila credit. Wait, where's the Sunday? Oh, don't tell me timing her out took her off the credit list. Then, oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. You get a special credit. Oh, I never stopped the poll. Hold on. We have a three-way tie between bad, garbage, and I think meh. Has to be meh. The one voted that was good, right? PC approved. What? Two people voted great? Are you nuts? Two people voted great. Ah. No. Right, that's Cindy's credit. Just just imagine this is a perfect scroll. Just imagine it's a perfect scroll going up nice and back. There we go. It's so special, and there it's gone. Thank you, Cindy. Right, okay. Thank you very much for joining me, everyone. It's been a pleasure. I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go pass out. Have a good night, guys. Bye bye.